Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Siobhan. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So today is Monday and I'm sharing with you my Monday, well, not just Monday morning, just my morning routine. I'm currently working from home full-time and so are the kids. They are doing virtual learning. Their ages almost 15 and almost 11. So they're pretty self-sufficient. So the mornings are a breeze. We kind of have a system. In the morning, my husband usually takes the dog out. And then I will get up and make the kids breakfast. Or if I'm having a very early meeting, they'll have like a late breakfast, almost like brunch. Because breakfast and lunchtime for the kids are super close together. So it's one hot meal. So sometimes we pick and choose what we want to have. So always let the dog out in the morning because, you know, he's a dog. I like to open up all the blinds to let the light in because the children do their schoolwork sometimes downstairs. And I don't want to create like a dark atmosphere. I want it to be light so they can kind of so it kind of helps to wake them up when they're doing their schoolwork. Because kids, sometimes when it's too dark, they get a little bit too comfortable and they want to fall asleep. So usually Snoopy gets his paws clean because he jumps on our bed and we put him on the couch and things like that. So making sure that he's clean once he comes in from outside is like a no-brainer. That's just something that we do every day. And this morning we're going to have egg and cheese sandwich with bread. So basically, like I said before, it's either or. In the beginning of the pandemic, I used to make breakfast and then I used to make lunch. So by the time I'm done with breakfast and they ate, clean up the kitchen, it's literally time to turn around and make lunch. And it didn't make sense. So either they have an early breakfast or they can have something like cereal in the morning or bagel with cream cheese. And then I will make them a lunch around 11, 12 o'clock, which is kind of like smack in the middle of the day. And sometimes they also have something very light for breakfast, like fruit or something. So today's egg and cheese sandwich, making sure that they have their breakfast to get started before I do get myself ready. I don't normally eat so early in the morning because usually not hungry. And I like to kind of get the house going, get the kids going before I actually sit down because I want to be able to enjoy whatever I'm eating. So I forgot to share that when I woke up this morning, it was 6:50 a.m. So 6:50 a.m. Gives me, because this is Monday, I had an 8 o'clock call, gives me an hour and 10 minutes to basically do everything that we're doing. So it's now, I forgot what time it was now, but I ran out of soap for the dishwasher, so we had some dishes left over in the sink from last night, so I'm just going to rinse those out really quick and put them in the dishwasher to dry until my Target order can arrive with soap so I can get the dishes all clean. So I try not to procrastinate and spend too much time doing other things, but whatever I can get clean out of the sink, I get it done. And if I have breaks throughout the day, I'll continue to do so. So because I'm making my smoothie this morning, I want to make sure that the blender is clean because I need to have my smoothie. I didn't get to wash everything in the sink, so my son will handle that once he's done with his schoolwork. His chore will be to wash all the silverware and put them to dry. So I did leave a pot out, but hey, that's life, and it's crunch time. So after the kids ate, now we have to make sure that Mr. Joop Joop gets his breakfast. We feed him twice a day, morning and in the evening, because I feel like if I feed him once per day, I'm thinking he's going to be hungry. But he loves this food. It's fresh pet dog food. I get it from Target. They also have it at Petco. And I'm pretty sure you can probably get it online. So he gets a half a cup in the morning and a half a cup in the evening. And then in the morning, I put his medication for his stomach. We had some stomach issues recently, so he was in the puppy hospital. And he was discharged with medications to continue at home to help him to get better. So if I don't do this, the kids do it. We kind of have a system as far as who does what. But there are times when, I just want to feed him and just take care of him, and I don't mind doing it. like when it comes to handling the dishes in our house, the kids are responsible for loading and unloading the dishwasher. But this morning I just wanted to them out myself because it was already 7:30. At this time my son started school, so it left me like 30 minutes to get ready. So once Snoopy's eaten, I'm going to hop in the shower and get ready for work and then get myself together for the day. So this is the first time I'm coming in the office. I didn't clean up last night. Usually I'll take everything off the desk, but as you're going to see later in the video, I had like a little crafting session in my bed last night, and I didn't feel like coming in the office and just cleaning off the desk. But I'm wearing some joggers today because it's Monday and I'm kind of groggy, and I'm not really having any meetings with any it's just regular team meetings and things like that today. So I think this is pretty okay for a Monday. I am having just the normal day-to-day meeting today, so no need to get all dressed up. There are some days when I go full-blown makeup, hair, outfit, and everything like that. But one thing that I do consistently every day is actually do my brows, because my brows are very light, really light, especially in the back. It's like non-existent. So I do fill in my brows. I use a Rimmel brow pencil, and I get it from Amazon. It's the black brown color. It's not too dark and it's not too light. I don't like that ashy brown, and I don't like the black brows, but I do kind of lighten it a little bit with the brush, and then I always define my brow with my concealer. So I am not doing like my eyes or anything. I'm just going to throw on my glasses to kind of hide some of the tiredness and the puffiness from my face. I think I slept on my face, so my face is like really puffy this morning. So basically brows every morning, that's done. Not even if I'm not taking a call, it's just certain things that I want to do for myself on a daily basis. And that's just regular maintenance, I say. So nothing too fancy today, still sleepy, and that's why the glasses are going to hide all the puffiness. So something that I do every morning religiously is make the bed. I feel like it's just a part of me growing up, having to make my bed every day. It's just become a part of who I am as an adult. Sometimes I make the bed like really perfect. It's like hotel hotel quality bed making, but this morning it's just a simple fix the top sheet and do something with the duvet. It's not that I didn't really care, but it's still made, and I try to make it look a little decent, because sometimes, I'm not sure if this happens to you, but if I walk into a room and it's messy or chaotic, I automatically could have like a bad energy just going into the room. I would like to walk into rooms that are neat, and that's the reason for me to kind of like wanting to clean certain areas of the home and to keep it clean. So usually in the morning, whatever I have on my nightstand that doesn't belong there, I pick them up and put them where they're supposed to go, because it's also about keeping the room tidy. And this is also how I maintain a neat home, is kind of like putting things in their space, in their designated spaces when I'm not using them. So like I said, I had some stickers and stuff out journaling in the bed in the night. So I just want to make sure that I put those where they belong and get the office ready to start the day. So I can start working if the desk is messy or if it's cluttered with a whole bunch of things that doesn't belong there. So usually I clean those off, give the desk a quick clean before I get my laptop and put things out. I always keep my remote on my desk because sometimes throughout the day, depending on how my day is going, I do like some noise in the background. Even if I'm not 100% watching the TV, I do like to keep it on, or I'll put something on that I've already seen so it doesn't require my full attention. But for today, I think I'm going to be just listening to Bridgerton again. And so that's going to be the selection for today. So usually just get my computer up and running, log in, and basically sweep the floor. I don't like messy floors, so I sweep the entire house in the morning because we have a pet and I have kids. They're kind of messy. It's a lot of high traffic in the house. It's four people and a pet, so with dark wood floors, you tend to see all of the little papers and everything that falls on the floor. So the floor gets swept every single day, and it's just a part of what I like to do. After the floors are clean, I take my meds and I work on myself. So I like to take my meds initially in the morning because if I start to work, I'm going to forget that I have to take my meds. I get really busy sometimes, wrapped up in emails, phone calls, and then I get sidetracked and then I completely forget that I have to take my medication. It's happened several times. So to make it a little bit more, to make myself a little bit more consistent, I figure if I just take it in the morning, I have a better chance of sticking to taking my meds on time as I'm supposed to take them. So one of the pills that I take like a fish oil. These are some supplements, and then these are also my prescription meds for heart failure and also for fibromyalgia. I do take supplements as well in addition to the prescription meds. So I like to start with a smoothie in the morning. I know this sounds pretty cliche, but because I'm not really eating a full meal in the morning, I do like to get my probiotics in and my vitamin C, which I all blend together. So my smoothies, don't ask me for a smoothie recipe because everyone thinks my smoothies are gross. I use literally spinach and kale, maybe a half an apple. Sometimes if I have a banana, I'll throw like a half a banana in there. But I always have ginger because I love ginger in my smoothies, some ice cubes, and water. So I'm also anemic, so the kale and the spinach will help to get my iron. I also get vitamin K and things like that. And then I do my Green Vibrance probiotic scoop. That is definitely helpful for, like a balanced nutrition. Some days I have an appetite, some days I don't. So this will kind of like, at least I'll have something in my stomach. So I do take vitamin C, the capsule, but what I like to do with the vitamin C, I open the caps and just pour them out into the blender. It's just a lot easier that way, and because the capsules are so big, I don't like to swallow them. This is also another reason why I take my fish oil so late. I can't break it. If I could, I would. So since I can break the capsule for the vitamin C, I do that and blend up my smoothie, and then I am good to start in the morning with my beverage. So usually I'll use a taller glass, but for some reason I thought I had just the right amount to make one full mason jar, but it happens. So I'm gonna just use another jar and I'm gonna drink both of them. I do this on an empty stomach because it helps my digestive system going, and throughout the day I have less bloating. I'm not saying this I'm just sharing my experience with having my green smoothie first on empty stomach. I have less bloating, less craving for junk, and I feel like I just start my day off better if I start off on a good foot in the morning. So this is why I do certain things like cleaning the house and things like that to kind of get the day started on a positive foot, and it just sets the tone for how the rest of my day will be. So if I start off chaotic in the morning, skipping things that I need to do, it kind of has a basically like a butterfly effect for how the rest of my day will turn out. So this is why I try to stick to certain things, because it's just beneficial for me throughout the day. My day actually turns out a lot better. Maybe it's a mind thing, but this is pretty much the morning routine. Smoothies going, and then when I first sit down, I think I had like 3 minutes left. I sped this video up to show you, but I was like moving really fast because I need to get ready for my 8 o'clock meeting. So before I start my meeting, I want to make sure I have everything written down that I need to do, because if I just start without having a plan, my day is kind of all over the place. I have to kind of plan what I'm doing and set the tone for the rest of the day, like I said before. So I write out my schedule. I check on my Outlook on my desktop, on my laptop, just to make sure that everything is synced, that I have it in my planner and also on my computer. And then I write down my to-do list, top priorities, and things like that. And throughout the day, the planner stays open on my desk and I write in it throughout the day. That's how I'm able to use the planner consistently. So this is pretty much the routine that I have in the morning. If you notice, I didn't really show, other than making breakfast for the kids are pretty self-sufficient. They get ready in the morning and they know where they need to sit down to get their day started. So not much supervision is required of them, which I'm pretty lucky, because I know some people have younger kids and it's kind of really hard to have the younger kids and trying to work and do everything at the same time. So the kids they all make it a lot easy, and it's gotten a lot better since we've been home for almost a year now. So mornings are pretty seamless. We kind of have a system going with meals. We discuss what we want for they discuss what they want for the next day, and I kind of just plan ahead mentally. Some days I do a meal planning. Some weeks I do a meal planning list. Some days I don't. But just talking about what I'm going to and thinking about what I'm going to do the next day also helps me when the day starts. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my routine to help me have a good day. But thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.